Okay, what? Okay, like go? Does that mean go?
Yeah, it means go.
I just got a gun thing. That means go.
Yeah, that means go.
Good evening. My name is Zeramus555, and I'm here to show you my 6 Samurai deck profile. I'm going to stop acting like that because it's really gay. Anyways, yeah, you guys have been wanting to see my Samurais and a bunch of my decks for the new format. I'm going to be having all of them for you. They've been testing all great. Love Samurais this format. They're really good. A lot of people are like, oh no, Samurais are dead because Gateway got banned. You didn't need Gateway. If you drew Gateway, it was like an auto-win card if you know how to play it properly. Or else you top-decked the late game and it was terrible. So I think this way it's a lot more consistent now. And, you know, honestly, losing Gateway just opened up room for more traps. So, anyways, yeah, let's get things started here.
And losing traps opened up room for more traps.
Yeah, lots of traps. Actually, I like this build. It's actually really fun. Well, when me and you were testing, the only deck I lost against was Gravekeepers, but that's kind of a dice roll match, because if you get to the Necro Valley on the board early, excuse me, it's hard to get around, so.
Yeah.
Especially with frickin' Master Key Beetle on it.
And then set like 3 Mind Crush. You go.
So good. Anyways, okay, let's get things going. So 1, 2, can you see okay?
Yep.
Or do you want to bring it closer?
Nah, that's good.
It's good there? Okay.
I'll just bring the camera closer.
We're good. So 2 Kageki, you don't need 3. 2's too many, 1's not enough. I say that every time, but I would never run. 3's okay if you're not running Asceticism, but I think 2's a good number. 3 Kagemusha, I've seen some people running 2, that's bad. You need to run 3.
Supers are hot.
They're hot. Elder, just the 1. Yeah, I don't like this card, but you run it because you do run Asceticism. I don't like Asceticism, but it's still good. And I mean, this guy's not bad because you can always just special and then normal the Kagemusha, so it's not terrible. 1, 2, 3 Kizans. He's your spammer. And he makes your rank 4s and makes your level 6s. 1 Grandmaster, just there. You could run 2 now, but I think 1's just fine. The Zanji is there as an Asceticism target for Kizan. Enishi's Asceticism target for Kageki when he's at 17. Usually what you want to open up with is like, the ideal hand is Kageki, Kagemusha, 6 Samurai United, and Asceticism. That's like the best opening hand you can get. I still like Hand. She's great. Gets over like monsters you're having a hard time with, especially because I'm running the double-edged sword techniques. You guys will see. I'll talk about why I'm running so many of those. And Spirit's my favorite card in the deck, hands down. A lot of people don't run this card, but basically what it does is you equip it to Shien, obviously, and it protects them, and you draw a card whenever it destroys a monster by battle. And now the formats, the game is just slowing down so much. This will become even more important because you know, protecting Shien's obviously key. But drawing cards, especially free cards, is insane. So this guy's essentially a +2. Because if you think about it, destroying my battles, obviously, I count it as a +1. And then drawing off this is another plus. So really, really good. And then later on, if they have to waste cards to try and kill us, like Dark Hole, Mirror Force, or something, you end up don't go minus. Because, you know, the Shien stays on the board and this dies instead. So really, really good. I think you have to run Spirit. Especially because you can search them off of 3 Spoke Signals, and you can special them off of Dojo as well. You have to run 3 of that. 3 Uniteds, not going to say anything about that. 2 Dojos. I still like this card, just kind of gives you some more consistent plays and some more spammy plays, and gets you out the Samurais you need from your deck when you need it. Now, obviously, Gateway's banned from the recent ban list, but it's really not a big deal, because Gateway was like your auto-win card if you drew it. But, I mean, if you drew it late game, it was terrible, so I really don't think I'm going to miss it at all. I do love the card. I think Gateway is broken, but you don't really need it. 2 Asceticism. 3's bad. 1's not enough. I don't like this card. I hate this card with a passion. But now that Compulsory is one of the main cards that really hurt this, but now Compulsory's at 1. It's not really a big deal anymore. I just found like 3's too cloggy. Honestly, it's like you draw like multiples of these and no Samurai. It's terrible. Or if you draw multiples of these and like a Samurai you can't even use it with, like Grandmaster or Enishi, it's even worse. So I think 2 is just the perfect number. It's just there for getting in like that extra Samurai, or doing some XYZ plays with Kizan or, you know, Kagemusha or whatever. So it's just good. Lets you make Naturia Beast easy too, which is nice. Next up we have 1, 2 Mystical Space Typhoon. I don't like 3. I side the 3rd one. This just because back rows are obviously going to be a lot more apparent now in the game, especially continuous stuff like Skill Drain, field spells and whatnot. And this is still really good. I don't like Lance in this deck because I just don't feel like you need it. You know, getting off your first normal summon is not going to be that hard anymore, you know, since they hit Compulsory, Warning, Bottomless and Torrential. So, the 1 Rhoda, and Book of Moon's your last spell. I don't run Dark Hole in here because it's not good in this deck. You don't need it. So lots of spells. Onto the
No
traps.
Trinity? Not even the one. Not even the one.
No, it's not even Trinity anymore. I don't even know what you call it. The Deuce. The Deuce. We'll call it the Deuce. Bottomless Dark Hole and Book of Mood, the Deuce.
And the Solemn.
Yeah, and the Warning. Right, moving on. Triple double-edged sword technique.
Ooh.
Yeah, I hate this card usually. I usually just run one. But since there's kind of less destruction in the game now, like, you're still going to be seeing it from Mermails, Prophecies as Priestess and stuff, but this card's too good. You can OTK with it, like, super easy. It's an instant XYZ or Synchro, usually Synchro. And like I said, the combo is, like, if you have Spirit on Shien and then the Shien dies too, you can actually double-edge them both back. And then the Spirit equips the Shien. And then you run over a monster they control because your Shien's going to be at 3,000. It's going to be big. You draw a card, and then in the end phase, the Shien will try to be destroyed from this, but it's going to kill the Spirit instead, and you end up taking no life point damage. So it's really, really good, and I just like triple double edge. I think it's just a great card. If I was going to change it, I'd probably cut this out into Magatama and run 2 safe zones. There's another change I'd make from this build, but my safe zones are in my Constellars right now, so this is kind of how I'm running it. I like it though, it's good. Next up we have the 2 Magatamas, like I said. I like this card a lot, especially because Blackwing's going to be making a comeback in the game. This is great versus Icarus because they go -1 off of it, which is awesome. It also stops Black Rose, which a lot more people are going to be going for, etc., etc., etc. So I still like this card. Sometimes it's dead, but I think 2 is just like a good number. Sometimes I worry that at 1 you would never see it. So 2 Fiendish Chain, perfect number. 3's too many in this deck. 2's just great. Mirror Force, 2 of those. That nice damage, Mirror Force. And then the one of is Compulsory now is at 1. Bottomless is now at 1, unfortunately. And Warning is obviously at 1. So, yeah, that's the deck. 40 cards. It's running great. I was going to go on with the extra deck really quick here. Mist Wurm, because you can make 9 sometimes.
You mean not Trish? Not Trishula?
Yeah, I'm so glad Trish isn't back. I was excited to use it, but then the more I tested with it, I was like, oh my god, Trish is so broken. OCG is going to be a giant nut fest in the next 6 months, or 3 months, or whatever they have to deal with. Scrap's the only 8 I run. I was tempted to run Crimson Blader over this guy, but I want some destruction because Samurais don't have a lot of it, so... Black Rose is my only 7. Decided this over Landois because this card's going to be a lot better now. Without Judgment, having to worry about getting Judgmented. Barkion and Gaia, those are my 2 6s. Obviously Shien, MVP of the deck. This guy is so good still. So good. Nat Beast and Catastor. Those are my only 5s.
Dude, what about Armades?
I would run him, but I don't have one yet. Shadow, obviously. He's not as good now that Gateway's gone, but I mean, he's still there because you can bring him out. And him plus Kageki's pretty nasty, so. Excalibur. I don't run Blade Armor Ninja because he's terrible. Maestroke. Dweller. Cowboy. Evoker. And Zenmaines. Evoker's just there because you can bring out the Kizans in defense, and Zenmain's good for stall. I don't run, what the hell's that guy's name called? Nigboat. I don't run Nigboat.
Black Ship of Corn?
Yeah, Nigboat. It's totally racist. I don't run Nigboat because it's, I don't know, I just don't like it. I find like it's, you waste 2 cards just to blow up something, and it's only 21, you don't get to attack, and, I mean, the only card that's really good for getting over is like Zenmaines and like Battle Searchers, but whatever, Samurais don't have like too hard a time with that anyways, so. Anyways, guys, that's the deck. Thanks for watching, and I will have another deck profile up fairly soon. Yeah, let's get this video to like 30 likes, and then I'll upload the next profile. Peace!